Yeah, what's up, man? Hope y'all having a blessed one. Back with another one here. We got the Crips&Hoovers had a celebration at 90. He was killed. The story of KC from 62Brims. Let's get into this one right here, man.
Welcome to Hood War Stories. In this episode, I'll be discussing the life of KC. Deshaun Barley was born on November 14th, 2002, in Los Angeles, California, to a loving mother and father. He spent a good portion of his childhood in Rosamond, which is located above Lancaster in the Antelope Valley. He'd be back and forth between the AV and LA when he wanted to spend time with his dad. Large, loving, and close-knit would be words used to describe his family dynamic. Some would say he was a mischievous child. Growing up, he enjoyed playing youth football. He naturally had a lot of energy, which translated to him excelling on the field. As a teenager, he made the move back to LA and began attending Hawkins High School. He wound up getting sucked into his environment and got put on the 62Brims. The Harvard Park Brims are a black gang located on the west side of South Central Los Angeles, stretching from Slauson to Gage, between Western and Hoover. They started as the LA Brims and were known as the ones who went up against the Crips back in the early days of gangbanging. The Brims aren't the largest hood, but they are fearless, and the Six Deuces are primarily responsible for keeping the Brim name alive today. Over a short amount of time, KC would gain the rep as a top-level member from the set. He earned his stripes by allegedly shooting up the Hoovers and Menlos on a regular basis. They felt the alleged pressure he was applying, and he subsequently became a known face among his enemies. And it wasn't without vengeance. They were coming back and gunning for him. KC would survive being shot on multiple occasions, all before the age of 18. By the time he turned 19, he gained leadership status within his gang and would teach his younger homies how to dribble. In 2022, a video circulated of KC leading his pack through the Slauson swap meet, showing his position as a front runner while the group follows his lead. While the Slauson swap meet is technically located in the Brims boundaries, it's frequented by many gang members from various gangs in the city on a daily basis, thus making it tricky and a potential point of conflict. Things were heating up in 2022 and there was a lot of back and forth between the Brims and the Hoovers.
Bro, gangland. Niggas is dark out there, niggas on my shirt. Gangland, big bull. You niggas boo-boo. It's the set. Yeah, nigga. Yeah. Don't get the set. Fuck, man. Yeah. You niggas boo-boo. Give me a picture, bro. Give me a picture, too. I can't take no picture. We out of here.
Out of all of the Brims, the Six Deuces have been the main ones who have been actively and consistently beefed with the Hoovers. In past years, the Six Deuce Brims have pushed the 5'9" Hoovers off Vermont, narrowing the 5'9's territory even further, cornering them off up against the freeway. Some have said that KC let his new status get to his head. He began to pop it heavy on social media, at the 6-0s, 7-4 and 8-tray Hoovers, and the Menlos, dissing them every chance he got. He taunted his deceased enemies various times. On the Six Deuces Brims Hood Day, KC's customized Diggy shirt had "Fuck Lotto" written on it. Lotto was a love member from the Menlos, and what Casey said, "Go pick that guy up," that's who he was referring to. The disrespect was heavy, and his enemies were honing in on him. One night, the Hoovers came to Harvard Park allegedly trying to kill him, and were unsuccessful, but the bullet nearly grazed his eye. KC was doing a lot on the internet, but he wasn't hiding behind a phone screen. KC would lead the charge and have his young homies posted on Vermont in broad day, and would always make himself visible. At this point, KC was a trophy, and there were a few hoods that were allegedly bloodthirsty to collect. On April 13th, 2022, at about 7:35 p.m., KC was at the AutoZone on Florence and Normandy. He was allegedly followed out of the store, and when he was settling in his vehicle, a black suspect ran up and shot him multiple times. Witnesses then seen the black male get into a black sedan and speed away. KC was transported to the hospital, where he later died. He was only 19 years of age.
For another shooting, this one in South LA.
And Desmond Shaw is live over the scene now in Sky 9. Des?
Pat Juan, we are at the corner of Florence and Normandy in the parking lot of this AutoZone. That's where the shooting took place. LAPD says that someone came along and shot the victim in this car right here. Looks like a newer BMW, and the victim was shot multiple times, transported to the hospital now in unknown condition, and the suspect got away, fled in a black sedan. Unclear the description, further description of the vehicle or which direction they went, but LAPD investigating this, looking for any other evidence that they can find.
After his murder, the Hoovers and Crips had a field day on Instagram. Treyway from the 8-tray Hoovers took the liberty to post several stories mocking his death. The Menlos had their satisfaction, considering KC would diss their fallen homie on numerous occasions. The Rolling 30s even joined in on the festivities, with several members posting about Casey. And although the murder occurred in A-Trade gangster territory, word spread in the city that allegedly the Hoovers or Menlos were behind the murder. At the funeral, Casey's female acquaintance showed up, and it caused a flare-up.
No, I got your phone. I got your phone. I got your phone, bro. I see you. This bitch is crazy. No. I see you already.
You kicking bitches on the phone.
I know.
Run that.
Hey, let them keep her head up. All of y'all is goofy. That ain't me.
She was from the 107 Hoovers, who are enemies to the Brims. She showed up wearing red either as a disguise or respect for KC. Either way, she was spotted, and the whispering began. The Brims were allegedly sliding heavy for KC, and allegedly there was get back that same night. KC would be remembered as a main factor for the 62Brims, and was someone that his younger homies looked up to. He was also a loving family member, and leaves behind many relatives. His name is still being honored to this day. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment.
Alright, man. RIP to this brother, and RIP to all the other fallen soldiers out there, man. We're gonna go ahead and end this video right here, man. Y'all go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Hope y'all have a blessed one. See y'all on the next video.